What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Scatpack Shon and we're back with another freaking banger, bro. Today, I'm dropping a heat seeker for y'all, bro. Lately on this channel a lot, I've been talking about movies. I've been talking about films. I've been talking about superhero films in particular. But that's not enough for me, bro. That's not enough for me. I love all types of films. Like, yes, I'm a superhero guy. You kind of see the Funkos back there. I'm a superhero guy, but I'm a movie guy first and foremost. I'm a movie guy deep down at heart. So today, bro, diving into my movie bag, I'm gonna be reaching to the bottom of my movie bag and showing you guys my favorite films of all time. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this video. It's about time I let you know what films I love the most. We're this close to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm kind of dropping this video as the foundation of my channel. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I love. Maybe we could talk a little bit in the comments. I can hear what you guys love, or you could just roast my choices down there, because I promise you, this list is going to be unlike any other list you've seen before. I have a list of my favorite films. We're going to put them all in a tier list. You know what I'm saying? So we got 3 tiers. Tier 1, I love it. I mean, it's my favorite for a reason. This is a film that I flat out love. Tier 2, hits every time. So these are films I probably rewatch a lot. Films I've probably seen a couple of times. And films that every time I watch it, I love it. Every time I watch it, I want to watch it again. You know what I'm saying? And then the final tier, the top tier, brain altering. These are films that possibly inspired me within my work. Because if you don't know, I also create little short films. I have a little web series going on right now. I have a second channel. Yeah, go subscribe to that. But I have a second channel where I drop all my short films, all my different projects of that type of nature. But without further ado, let's get right into this freaking video.
Shoot a 3-pointer, but I make on a Xanax, but I'm awake.
All right, what's going on, you guys? So as you can see, I kind of switched up my setup. And we about to get into this little ranking. So if you're enjoying the video thus far, well, I mean, I haven't even started, so why am I even saying that? Let's get started. First movie up on the list is Monsters, Inc. Mwah. Animated beauty, animated classic. The animation still holds up to this day. For the most part, this film, in my opinion, is very deep. It's more than just monsters scaring humans. It's about bonding. It's about community. It's about purpose. All the monsters thought, yeah, we scare the humans, we get our energy. We scare the humans, we get our power. But it took, Sully and Mike, with their amazing chemistry, might I add. It took them bonding with the little human girl, little Boo, and realizing like, yo, is this way we've been living? Is this the right way? These are kids, these are children. And eventually learning that, yeah, they can bring joy to these kids and still get their power. They can make them laugh and get their power. So, I mean, very deep film to me. Very deep film. Emotional core hits, especially at the end where we see Sully like, Boo, and then she said, Kitty, and he see. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But if not, I probably sound crazy. Boo?
Kitty.
But I would put Monsters, Inc. It's kind of hard, in the I love it tier. Because I love it. I mean, what can I say? I love this film. Next film up on the list is 1987's Hellraiser. Now, kind of drastic shift in tones, but still, the general essence is still there. We're still scaring people. But this time, okay, let me just say this. I've seen The Nightmare on Elm Street. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Halloween. I liked it. I haven't seen Friday the 13th, but I'm gonna get on that. But I've seen a lot of these classic horror films, and by far, for me, Hellraiser is my favorite. Pinhead is my favorite OG horror villain. He's just so compelling to me. Like, he has the most grotesque appearance, in my opinion. By the way, Hellraiser, the practical effects in this film, masterclass, okay? From Zombie Frank to Hellraiser to the other Cenobites, it's absolute cinema. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, love this film, but it's more than just a horror film. At its core, Hellraiser is really a twisted love story. You know what I'm saying? So, there's this wife, right? She's married to this guy, but she doesn't really love him. She doesn't really love him. She's really she's grimy, if I'm being complete. She's grimy, but they have a kid, but she'd rather be with his brother, who has actually passed away now. How did the brother pass away? He was messing with the cursed ancient artifact known as the Lament configuration and summoned these Cenobite demons to kill him. But eventually, you know, through hijinks, through whatever, she realizes a way to kind of bring him back. Uncle Frank is his name. She realizes a way to bring him back, and I'm not gonna spoil it. Go watch. This film is fire. Now, what tier would I put it in is the question. I'm gonna put it in hits every time. I've seen this film quite a bit. I've seen this film quite a few times, and every time I see it, I notice something else. Like, every time I see it, I pick up on something else. I love this film so much because it's genre bending. It's not just horror. It's not just a weird love story. It's a little bit of sci-fi in there as well. Like, it's kind of crazy. Love it. Next film up on the list, Hereditary. Now, this is a more modern one. I love this film as well. Obviously, this is my favorite films list. I don't have to say that every single time. But the ending of Hereditary, one of the craziest endings I've ever seen in a movie, flat out. Like, it just keeps escalating. It's like, what the heck? And this movie, I feel, masters like tension. Like, the tone throughout is just so unsettling. And we see crazy things happening to the family, and we see the family just getting pulled apart more and more. The brother, I don't want to spoil any of these films because I recommend you guys check them out. But the brother, what happened with him and the sister, ridiculous. And it just really, from that point on, the tone of the movie is just insane, and it slowly builds and builds until the end, where it goes from here to it goes 0 to 100 real quick, like real, no cap. So for Hereditary, I will put it in. I love it. The first time I watched it, you know what I'm saying, it was real late at night. I watched it downstairs in my house. You know, not this house. I'm in an apartment now. You feel what I'm saying? Apartment tour coming soon. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. But I was in my parents' house, and when I watched it, and then I went up to bed, but I didn't know my window was open. So the whole night, my door was like creaking open and closed. Bro, I was so shook. Like, Hereditary's not that scary, but yeah, now I got. I mean, I've seen it a few times, but I'm not gonna put it in hits every time. I'm just not. But I still got good memories with this movie. Loved it. Scary. Fire. Next movie on the list, we have The Holdovers. Now, this is another more recent one. Came out 2 years ago. I remember seeing this film and just falling in love with the visual style. So it's made to mimic like films of the 80s, films of the 70s, but it has like a film look, but it was shot digitally. You know what I'm saying? Paul Giamatti is absolutely fantastic. He plays like a kind of cold teacher, right? Who has problems socializing, problems in social environments, and the students don't like him in his school. He's a teacher, so the students don't like him in the school. The other teachers don't like him in the school. And he kind of bonds with this boy who's been left behind over the winter break. And they kind of share Christmas together. Him, the boy, the cafeteria lady, that's crazy. Him, the boy, and the lunch lady, I guess. I'm sorry, I forgot her name. But they kind of bond and become like little family. I ain't gonna lie. They have like little family dinners and talks, and it's beautiful, very emotional. The boy and his father, it's just, no spoilers again, no spoilers, but super duper emotional.
Do you think I want to be babysitting you? No, I was praying your mother would pick up the phone, or your father would arrive in a helicopter or a flying saucer.
My father's dead.
You don't tell a boy that's been left behind at Christmas that nobody wants him? What's wrong with you?
I've only seen it like a couple times. I can't put it in hits every time. I haven't seen it enough. But it does hit every time I watch it, but I'm not gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it in I love it. And I love it very much. So actually we're gonna put it, yeah, we're gonna do it like these. We're gonna do it like these. Come on now. Take me to the front. There we go. We're gonna do it like those. Next film on the list. Arguably, it's up there with another film on this list, but my favorite film of all time. 1987's The Princess Bride. What a year in film. What a film. There's love. There's action. There's betrayal. There's monsters. It's everything in this film. It's a fantasy masterpiece. It's just it's the best film I ever watched. Honestly, it's up there with another film on this list. No spoilers, but I love this film so much, and seeing it, I saw this like as a kid, bro, and it's just stuck with me since, bro. Like, I put this in brain altering. I didn't even say it. Like, I put it up there so fast. But yes, this goes into brain altering because I'm gonna be honest, I wanted to remake this film at one point. I remember memories. In 5th grade, I had a crush on this girl. You feel what I'm saying? I did. And I wanted to remake this film with her, and we kind of talked about it. She watched it. She was like, that would be fire. It never happened. Okay, it never happened. But I would love to remake this film. It's just, it's so like, it's engaging. Like, you're engaged throughout, and you want to see how the story unfolds. It's like you're the kid in the film getting the story read to you. No spoilers, I can't, but this film has everything. The Princess Bride, it sounds crazy, right? But yes, bro, this film is like that. This film is like that. I'm getting emotional talking about it. I love this movie. Love it. All right, next film on the list. Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Now, another OG throwback movie, but bro, Rambo is that freaking guy, especially in this film. Now, I was kind of debating if I wanted to put Rambo Part 2, First Blood Part 2, or First Blood Part 1, because Part 1 is just as great. And okay, let me talk about the Rambo movies. Some people don't like First Blood Part 2. Some people like Part 1 way more. I personally like Part 2 more, but here's why. So Part 1 actually has something to say. It criticizes the way America used to look at its veterans. It criticizes the way that veterans are somewhat shunned in society at times. And at the end of the film, Rambo has a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? He cries, and it's very emotional, but at the same time, it's an action film, and it's dope. It's dope. Both of these films are dope. But Rambo 2 just takes everything the first one did and dials it up just tenfold. Like, it's crazy. The explosions, crazy. The fight scenes, crazy. He has a love interest in this film. No spoilers, but he has a love interest in this film. Crazy. Like, it's probably, what else is on this list? It's probably my favorite action film I've ever seen in my life. And I saw this film last year. Oh no, I saw this film this year, I think. I saw it somewhat recently, like this past school year for sure, but I don't know what month. But Rambo First Blood Part 2 is absolutely a masterpiece, but I've only seen it twice, so I can't put it in hits every time. I haven't seen it enough, but I love this film. I'll put it in front of the Holdovers, I ain't gonna lie. This film is fire. Like, it's such a fun watch, bro. It's so fun. Like, practical effects, dude, like, if you want to watch some real explosions, low-key, it got to a point where I got desensitized to the explosions, bro. I was like, okay, bro, but that's a good thing. Like, you can never have too many explosions, bro. But it was incredible. Okay, I'm gonna spoil this scene. He said, with an explosive arrow, and blew a soldier up, one of the enemy soldiers. What movie nowadays is doing that practically? He actually blew somebody. No, I'm just playing. Next film on the list, we're talking The Prodigy. Now, let's go to Rotten Tomatoes. This might be I'd say our first like controversial pick. 44. But again, this is my list. 44%. Who cares what y'all gotta say? But this film, I don't know. Let's see how it's received. I don't think they understood this film. Because this is something I love within the horror genre, a subgenre of scary kids, like The Omen. No, I like The Omen. Rosemary's Baby was the one I was like, because I mean, it's not a scary kid, it's just the scary circumstances around her giving birth. But The Omen, loved it. You know what I'm saying? The Prodigy, it kind of reminds me of that. Like, I don't know, scary kids is a subgenre of horror that I love. Like, drop a comment please down below if you have any other suggestions that are similar to The Prodigy that are like horror films where the kid is the villain. Okay, so a little personal for me, I work with kids. You dig what I'm saying? So every now and then I'll have a kid and it's just like, oh my goodness, what is up with this little boy or girl? And I guess this film kind of reminds me of that, and like it just follows a demented little boy. Now there is a twist behind why he acts the way he is, and it's a whole spiritual thing. And honestly, the film was a little scary. I haven't seen it recently, I will say that, but it came to mind when I was coming up thinking of my favorite films. I'm like, I really liked it. The Prodigy, 2019. I love it, and I don't care what y'all gotta say on Rotten Tomatoes. I will put it at the end of the line though, because Hereditary is far better. Monsters Inc. far better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, next film on the list, another one of those foundational films that I just love with my whole heart. And y'all are gonna be like, what? Y'all gonna be confused. But I've mentioned this film. I've mentioned this film in a couple other videos in the past. And that film is Spider-Man 3. Y'all have, it's nostalgia, I will admit. But bro, this film, I would say this is the movie that really got me into like filmmaking and behind the scenes. Like I've seen this movie in my lifetime probably like 50 times. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I would just rewatch this. I would just watch this movie day after day when I was younger. And I'm putting it in brain altering, bro. Princess Bride is better, for sure. That's obvious. But I mean, Spider-Man 3, bro, like, it touches on the dark side. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens when we give into our temptations? What happens when you have a symbiote suit on your body and it makes you stronger, but it also raises your ego a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like, Peter was a humble, meek, kind guy for the first 2 films and half of the third, but once he get that symbiote, he's standing on business in a different way we never seen before. And I mean, MJ, oh my goodness, she just came to my mind, and I just have to, bro, she is one. I don't want to spoil the film. Never go for the MJs, always go for the Grins. What, Grins? Never go for the MJs, always go for the Gwens. And that's life. That's lifelong advice. You know what I'm saying? That I learned from watching that movie as a kid. Like, oh nah, oh nah. So yeah, MJ, you're crazy. But Spider-Man 3 is even crazier. You feel what I'm saying? It's more than just a superhero movie. Like, it has themes of forgiveness. He had to forgive his uncle's killer. You know, by the end of the film, he did. Like, forgiveness, temptation, accountability. Like, I love it. I love Spider-Man 3, and I'm tired of acting like it's not the best Spider-Man film ever released. It is, bro. It is. In my opinion. Now, nostalgia is a factor. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it isn't. But I love this film, regardless. Now, whatever. I'm gonna get on Spider-Man 3, because I can talk about this movie all day. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a Spider-Man 3 video, which, who knows, bro. Maybe y'all want to see me actually dissect this movie, because I do it. I'll talk about Spider-Man 3 all day. Next film on the list, Gantz Zero. Feel what I'm saying? So this is my second animated film on the list. Okay, I thought Monsters Inc. was the only one. Now, this film is like what happens when Men in Black meets anime. Quite literally. Bro, the animation is insane in this movie. The animation, it came out in 2016, but it looks better than some anime films coming out today. We follow a guy who gets murdered in a subway. And wakes up and is kind of a member of this monster killing task force and kind of has to risk his life for a night in order to clean the city of its monsters. The monster designs are insane, the action is insane, the gore is insane. Bro, this is a great action film, and it's animated, and it's adult animation, you know what I'm saying? So youngins, you can't watch it, it's too bloody, it's too violent, and honestly a little scary. I'll probably be spooked. But love Gantz Zero, super duper underrated. And honestly, I would put it in hits every time. Because I've seen the movie quite a few times. Just because like the action is just so superb. Like I've rewatched this film, I'd say probably like six, seven, maybe 6.
So funny, girl.
No, I'm playing. I probably watched it 7 times, not 6, 7 times, 7 times. Love it every time I see him. Next film on the list, The Stepfather. Now this is another OG film. I think 1987 as well. That was something else I saw when I was going through my favorite films, because this is a list I have. A lot of these films dropped in 1987, so let me know if you want. Hey, let me know if you want a video of me kind of dissecting this year of filmmaking, and comment 1987 down below, because I kind of want to look into this more. I feel like definitely I'd say Hollywood and not art in general, but Hollywood films definitely peaked in the 80s. Definitely peaked in the 80s. Now black Hollywood films peaked in the 90s. I say that, but Hollywood films in general definitely 100% peaked in the 80s. Because now we're getting what they made in the 80s just remade. Hellraiser, for example. Now the remake was good. It's on Hulu. It was fire. But they remade that. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, the Stepfather, they remade that. I saw the remake. I didn't like it nowhere near as much. But anyways, back to the Stepfather. I can talk. Hey, let me know if you want me to talk about that. I could definitely cook Hollywood for a video. But the Stepfather follows a young daughter and her mother. The mother marries this guy, and something's just off about him. He's so strange, and he slips up and says these weird things all the time, and he makes the daughter just feel uncomfy. And we learn throughout the film that her uncomfortability and her doubt about the husband is warranted. And we learn kind of, you know, his dark history, but I don't want to spoil it because, yeah, it's not like, okay, this is the thing that gets me about this movie, which is why I can't put it in hits every time. I can't. The freaking soundtrack, bro. It's literally like Goosebumps. It sounds like Goosebumps, the old TV show.
Where'd he come from? He wasn't there a minute ago.
Sorry to stop your video and all, but that's Hayden Christensen, by the way. That's Darth Vader. It's the chosen one. It's Anakin freaking Skywalker. Scared of a puppet. Who knew this guy was in Goosebumps? Who knew? It sounds like Goosebumps. It's so like dated, bro. The soundtrack is so dated, bro. It's crazy. But I love this film, so I'll put it in I love it. Love this film though. Honestly, I'll put it before The Prodigy though. I like it more. It's not funny, but it's definitely like a B film from the 80s. It's not like a super big budget for the time or nothing like that. It's definitely like a B film, but I love it. It's spooky. It's kind of mysterious because yeah, we're wondering along with the daughter, like, what's up with this guy? What's he getting at? You know what I'm saying? So watching the mystery unfold is very fun and entertaining and a little spooky because it's like, hey, what if your mom's got with some weirdo? What you gonna do? How you gonna eat it? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like this film, so I put it in I love it. Next film up on the list, Tron Legacy. Now, recently this year, I should have made a video out of this. Well, no, because there's only 2 movies, but I watched the OG Tron and I watched Tron Legacy. I've seen Tron Legacy a couple of times before. I used to play the game too, Tron Evolution. And I watched Tron Uprising as well. I'm a Tron guy. I'm gonna just say it 100%. I'm a Tron guy. Love it. Love Tron Legacy. One of the best looking films of all time. Visual masterpiece. Cool, super cool designs for everything. Like, how do they even get that from that OG movie? No offense to the OG movie, because I actually thought the other movie was cool. But it's dated. It's so dated. It's so dated, bro. It was hard. Not hard to watch because the story was pretty interesting. And I'm interested in the whole Tron mythos now. But that first movie, bro, it was not the best looking. But Tron Legacy from 2010, looking better than Marvel movies today? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a visual masterpiece, 100%. And it's pretty deep too. Like, I would say it does have religious parallels because it's about a creator of the grid, a creator of this digital utopia being stuck inside the grid and his son coming. So you see what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to compare it to the true story, you know what I'm saying, the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. But I'm just saying it does have religious parallels that I can see, which, I mean, makes me like it, to be honest. Makes me like it. But Tron Legacy, I would definitely put in hits every time. I'm putting it in front. I like Hellraiser more. I like Hellraiser more. I'm putting it in front of Gantz though. Love Tron Legacy. Next film on this list is I, Robot. From 2004, ski, when your boy was born. It's above I love it, flat out. I love this film because I love this film. It's getting more and more relevant by the day. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm gonna have to rewatch it soon. But I've seen it a ton. The soundtrack is incredible. Will Smith's performance is incredible. He's one of my favorite actors. That's another video I'm gonna do. I'm not only doing my favorite films, I'm gonna do my favorite video games, TV shows, characters, actors, and I even want to do artists because music is something I like as well. I'll talk music on the channel if I want to as well. If I want to. Check my playlist. If you want to see all my videos, check my playlist. They're laid out super cool in my playlist. I promise. Yeah. But okay, iRobot. It hits every time I watch it, that's for sure. Is it brain altering? I love this film a lot. I'm not gonna put it in brain altering. I'm going to put it in hits every time, but I'm going to put it at the top of hits every time. Because this film, in my opinion, is fantastic. They do hold up. The effects are decent. They're solid. You know, they 21-year-old effects. I'm not 21 yet, I'm 20. Yeah, the city definitely looks good. So, next film on the list. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So this is another modern day one. I got a couple horror films on this list. I'm happy about it. One of the scariest films I've ever seen, for sure. Love this film. I've seen it multiple times, and I do have a little mini story time for this film. So when Talk to Me first came out, I watched it because I found out that Raka Raka, there are two YouTubers. I found out that they were directing it. Two brothers, YouTubers, directing a Hollywood film, a Hollywood horror film. That's an original idea? Let me go check this out, right? Spooked, crazy, fire. Original, such a cool concept, fire. So I was dating this girl at the time, right? And we're talking, she's like, yo, have you seen Talk to Me? I was like, yeah. She said, I'm seeing a lot about it on social media. I wanna check it out. She said, would I be able to handle it? I'm like, yeah, we've seen scary movies before. She'd be fine. Dog. So we get to the movie theater. It's a couple, maybe a day or two later. We get to the theater, we're watching it. And she leaves, she gets up halfway through, she's like, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still locked in because, I mean, it's a fire movie. I've already seen it, but I'm still locked in, right? She comes back from the bathroom with like a ghastly expression. She's like, we have to go. I'm like, you sure? It's only like halfway through. She said, I'm ready to go. I'm like, okay. So we leave the theater mid-movie, bro. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle it, bro. And there were certain scenes where she would have to like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, I mean, it's scary. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's scary, bro. And we're kind of talking as we're leaving. I'm like, yo, you good? She said, I was in that bathroom. It was just me, but it felt like somebody else was in there. I'm like, oh yeah, you're tripping. So the movie scared her that much, she couldn't even use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It's that scary. It really is. Like my mom, she wouldn't be able to watch it. She wouldn't be able to watch it. So I'll put it in hits every time. I would put it in hits every time. I'll put it behind Tron Legacy though. I've seen Tron Legacy more, but I really like Talk to Me. That's a movie, I don't own that movie. I gotta go buy it. Love that movie. Dope story, dope personal connection with it. I've seen it, I saw it multiple times when it was in theaters. So yeah, bro. Next film up on the list, Dread. We back to our action. This film is what I want certain Marvel and DC films to be like. It's lower budget, you could tell, but like not meaning the effects are bad, just like you could tell, like with the camera work and certain things, but that doesn't take away from the movie at all. If anything, that makes it better. Like it feels less polished, because I feel like sometimes that polished look, like Thunderbolts is one of the ugliest films I've seen in a minute, like because it's just so polished. It's disgusting.
Disgusting.
But Dread is like, it's like grungy. It's grungy, bro. And the action is just fire. The effects are fire. The costumes I feel like are fire. Dread has so much aura. He's slaughtering people left and right. Mama, the villain, insane. I love this film. I put it in hits every time. I would put it in hits every time. I like him more than Gans. I'm not gonna put it above Talk to Me though. Next film on the list, No One Will Save You. So this is another modern one. You probably like, this is one of your favorite films ever? Yes. Literally. In my opinion, this is the greatest alien film ever released. I'm just gonna say it. Nope. Like what? I hated Nope. I hated Nope, bro. I feel like, this is what I'll say about this movie though. I feel like No One Will Save You was what Nope should have been. 100%. 100%, bro. Because I was so disappointed by that movie and the weird twist they had with the UFO. Disgusting.
disgusting.
No One Will Save You follows this woman who's shunned by her neighborhood, who's shunned by her community for her kind of controversial past. She's kind of cut off from the world. She doesn't even have a cell phone. This is how they frame it. It's a home invasion, but instead of a human, it's an alien invading. So it's pretty sweet though. I mean, we see UFOs. We see the aliens like throughout. The aliens have telekinesis. They have little phasers. They have like a photon beam from their UFO. It's actually like so cool, bro. Like that's what I'm like. This is my favorite alien movie ever. And Alien, let me say this, bro, in this video, bro, because I could do a video about overrated classics. Alien sucks, bro. Aliens, the second one, sucks, bro. Like, it's so overrated. I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. I just thought of a film I could add on here, bro. Event Horizon, bro. I said, Talk to Me is the scariest film I ever seen, bro. Event Horizon is the scariest film I ever seen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know if I've watched it. That's a film I couldn't finish. Or like, that's a film I was doing these. I finished it, but not in just one sitting. I haven't. I'm debating whether or not I add it to this list. That's another alien sci-fi space horror. But back to No One Will Save You. I'll put it in I Love It. I don't want to put it in hits every time because I haven't seen it like the most. But I'll put it before The Prodigy. I'll put it before The Stepfather. But it stops right around Hereditary. That's where you tap out, buddy. Next film up on the list, Whiplash. 2014's Whiplash. J.K. Simmons, Miles Teller. Magnifique. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've seen J.K. Simmons' character being listed as some of the greatest villains of all time. Film villains. I don't even see him as a just villain. I don't. Cause he's a over-the-top teacher, right? With some pretty absurd methods. But at the end of the day, he's trying to get greatness out of his students. Now, this approach I don't want to spoil it though, bro. I love this movie though. I love this movie. It's very emotional. It's very inspiring in a way. Cause I mean, he's a drum player and he wants to be a great. And the teacher picks up on that. So he's like relentless on him. Like, he's on his back every practice. He's throwing stuff at him, screaming at him, embarrassing, humiliating this kid in front of the entire group. At one point, slight spoilers, at one point, bro gets in a car crash and runs to where their recital is. Just so he doesn't like tick the instructor off, like, cause the instructor is that hard on him. But it's because he wants to get this greatness out of him. It's because he wants to inspire him to play harder. So I don't consider him a villain, but a flawed teacher for sure. It's a film that analyzes greatness and how far is too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deep. It's deep. I put it toward the top of I Love It. I put it behind Rambo though. It's in front of the holdovers. I say that for sure. For sure. Next film up on the list. Now this is another most likely controversial pick. I'll look it up for you. Dismissed. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes, bro. Now I'm a kind of defend myself. But at the same time, I'm not, because this is my list. This is just, hey, it's my opinion, bro. You can get as mad as you want. It's my opinion. Dismissed. Now, let's see what they say. A straight-edge teacher finds trouble when an honor student is willing to do anything to get an A. That's about right. So we follow this teacher. He's not straight edge. He's chill. I'd say he's just such a chill teacher. I love the casting for this character as well. He just seems like a chill guy. He gets this student that is incredibly disturbed. He doesn't, but he never gets in trouble because he's smart about it, bro. He be doing everything behind the teacher's back, sabotaging other kids' grades. Now, this is a film I haven't rewatched in a while, but I remember he did some crazy stuff, and I can't remember. But okay, I'm gonna rewatch Dismissed very soon coming up. But I love this movie, bro. I love this movie. It takes that kind of creepy kid trope and horror that I love. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it dials it up because he's not like a creepy, scary kid. He's like a psychopath, like American Psycho that takes place in a high school. That's how I would classify this film. And I love it. I love every second of it, bro. And the ending is just so insane. He goes after this man's family. No spoilers, but he goes after his teacher's family. All to get a freaking A. Love this film though. I'm gonna put it in I Love It. I'll put it ahead of The Stepfather. No, I mean, honestly, I could, bro. Like I said, I haven't rewatched it recently, but when I first saw this film, bro, I rewatched this film so much because I was going into high school. I was like midway through high school, but bro, I used to watch this film literally on repeat, bro. Like I used to love this movie. I could put it in hits every time, but I haven't seen it recently. So I don't know how much I'm still liking it. Cause it came to mind when I was doing my favorite films. I was like, dude, I've seen that movie. I say probably like maybe 20 times. I've seen this film a lot. It's short, like I've rewatched it. I'm telling you, bro. I will watch this film at least 3 times a week. After I had first seen it, I was drawn to that film. Not in a weird way, but I loved it. Next film on the list. You feel what I'm saying? So it involves my favorite actor, Will Smith. And I don't know if it's controversial though. I don't know and I don't care, but that film is Hitch. That film is Hitch. It's a movie about love. It's a movie about relationships. It's a movie about connection, bro. This is that film I hinted at earlier. That's up there with The Princess Bride, my 2 favorite films. Some days I'm feeling like Hitch is the best film of all time. Yes. Other days I'm feeling like Princess Bride is the best film of all time. But regardless, it's these 2. Hitch is up there with brain altering. I'll put it behind Princess Bride for now, because I guess it's a Princess Bride type of day. But I love this film, bro. I love this film, bro, and I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. It's taught me a lot about dating. It's taught me a lot about women. It's taught me a lot about Riz. Yeah, bro. Love this film, bro. Love this film. It's so happy. It's so loving. Slight spoilers. Will Smith plays a date doctor who helps dudes basically raise their ore level in order to get girls. But then he falls in love with a girl, and then all that stuff goes out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like the date doctor with all the tricks, all the know-how, all of a sudden becomes a goofball in front of the girl he likes. And it's the best watch, bro. It's such a fun movie, bro. Albert Brenneman. I know the character's name. I don't know the actor's. Kevin what? Not Kevin Samuels. What the freak? Not Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant Spurs? He better not go to the Spurs, bro. Giannis better not go to the Spurs, bro. Leave the Spurs alone, bro. Kevin James, bro. It's Albert Brenneman. Eva Mendes too. But love this movie, bro. Love this movie. It's brain altering, bro. It's literally brain altering. Not even as far as filmmaking, but as far as life, bro. Hitch changed the way I look at life, bro. Hitch is up there for sure. One of my top 2 films of all time. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I'm saying. And another personal tidbit, fun story about Hitch. This is low-key like, I've always been a movie guy, right? Hitch was the first movie I saw in theaters. Now, I was a baby, you know, probably wasn't looking at the screen. But my mom says all the time, when she took me to movies as a baby, I never cried. So that, you know, in my mind, that makes me think, oh, so I was locked in. So Hitch is the first movie I've ever seen in theaters, and I was most likely locked in. I was probably in there like, oh, this movie, you know what I'm saying? Even then, even as a 1-year-old baby, I was probably locked in, loving this movie. Look, I love love. You dig what I'm saying? So I love Hitch. Next movie on the list. I could talk about Hitch all day, but we gotta move on. We're in our top 3. We're in our final 3. Not top 3, whoa. We're in our final 3. Daniel Isn't Real. Now, this film is about this guy whose mother has a history of mental health issues. When he was younger, he had an imaginary friend that would help him whenever his mother was, you know, kind of neglecting him, to be honest. And eventually, he ended up poisoning his mom. But the imaginary friend influenced him to do it. So his mom convinced him to lock away the friend in a house, like a little dollhouse in their house. It was weird, but his mom convinced him to mentally lock his imaginary friend away. And the film takes place when he's way older, he's in college, and his imaginary friend comes back. But I don't remember why exactly he came back. I think it was due to stress, just his circumstances. But his imaginary friend comes back, and he's cool at first. He's helping him cheat on tests. It's dope. But then slowly he goes back to his old ways and starts destroying the dude's life. I can't spoil the ending, I can't spoil anything else, but this film is incredible. Daniel Isn't Real is fire. Now what tier should I put this in? That's what I'm thinking about. Cause I love it, obviously. And this is I would put it in hits every time, but I'll put it behind Gantz. Cause I think I've seen Gantz more, and Gantz is a more enjoyable watch. Cause Daniel Isn't Real is like a psychological thriller / horror. There are some pretty dope practical effects in this film as well, from like the face coming out, and he like at one point opens a dude's mouth and enters his mouth, which is I think when he possessed it. That's how he did it. Crazy though. I mean crazy. I think that's smooth. Hits every time. Next film on the list. The Matrix. 1999, The Matrix. Absolute classic. A lot of people know this film. Basically Keanu Reeves' breakout role. Probably his most iconic role to date. John Wick is up there too, but I like Neo more. You feel me? The Matrix is so fire. The action, fire. The effects. Now I say some of these effects hold up. Some of them really do. Now some other ones, not so much. But The Matrix is honestly, I say a visual masterpiece. Super influential to like blockbusters today. Super influential to just with as far as visual effects and things of that nature. But it's very deep as well. And I'd say The Matrix has some religious undertones as well, as far as being stuck in a rat race, being stuck in the Matrix per se, and learning the truth and breaking free. Dig what I'm saying? Wink, wink. The truth of the Lord Jesus Christ. But yes, bro, The Matrix is definitely one of my favorite films. I'm debating where I'm gonna put it, cause it's not a film that I've seen just a lot of times, but it's a film I've seen a couple times, and those times do hit. They hit. I will put it in hits every time. I'll do it. I'll put it behind Dread though, cause I like Dread a lot more. Which, I mean, say what you want. It's my opinion. Say what you want. But The Matrix is a classic. Still one of my faves, but I like Dread more, for sure. Last film on the list. Now, Queen and Slim. Now, this is another film I actually think didn't get the best reception. I don't think it got the best reception. Okay, it's solid. 82, 92, it's actually pretty solid. But I've seen quite a bit of hate online for this movie, and I don't understand the hate. I don't get it, bro. And maybe I'm a little bit biased, cause you know what I'm saying. And also, the film starts in Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm in Ohio. You dig what I'm saying? So maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I feel a connection to these characters. It talks about racial relations in America. It talks about love. It talks about the link between violence and power. Like, it's a very deep film. Now there are some plot contrivances throughout. I get that. There are some moments where it's like, okay, they shouldn't have got out of that. But it's like an on-the-run story. On the run, they're on the run from the law, but they're also falling in love. So it's layered. I don't get the hate for this movie, bro. And yeah, Rotten Tomatoes like, but people love this movie. But I see a lot of reviews where people just dunk on this movie, and I don't get it, bro. I love this film. And I just wrote an essay about this film this past semester, bro, at university. I just wrote an essay about this film though, and I don't see the hate, bro. I don't see the hate. I love this movie. I would put it in hits every time. I've seen this movie quite a bit. It's another love story. Like I said, I love love, and I'm gonna put it in hits every time. But I'm trying to figure out. It's kind of weird comparing this movie to Dread, something like Dread or something like Talk to Me. But I mean, there's tense moments, you know what I'm saying? There's tense moments. I put it behind The Matrix. I put it behind The Matrix. And that's our list, bro.
We did it. We did it!
These are my favorite films of all time.
Who is that I see? Who is that I see?
What y'all think, bro? I don't want to see no negativity, bro. If you've seen any of these films, you know. But Event Horizon is way better than Alien. in my opinion. Way scarier, way better. Way better. But Event Horizon, honorable mention. Those are my favorite films of all time. If any of these films are one of your favorites, or if you love any of these films, drop a comment down below telling me which film you like. I love talking about movies. I want to talk about movies a little bit more on this channel, so I'm starting with my favorites before we get to picking apart these upcoming superhero movies. I didn't even mean to say Superman. It's on the brain. If you've seen my previous videos, you know I've been messing around with this, trolling this Superman movie. Look, y'all, y'all know I'm gonna be there day one regardless, bro. But yeah, bro. Thank you for watching to this point. If you made it to this point in the video, comment Superman down below. Comment Superman down below if you made it to this point in the video. Smack the out of that like button. Smack the out of the subscribe button. I'm your host, Scatpack Shon. May God bless you all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces. Yay, sir. An hour.